Because of the piecemeal nature of laws in Australia that govern hate crime and hate speech, we really need to undertake some serious stakeholder community consultation in this area so that relevant government and non-government organisations have a clear perspective on what areas the law do govern, what areas are left out, and what the needs of communities are in this area. And we've never done that in Australia, and we have never had a really clear sense of what kind of laws would be effective in this domain. Obviously, we can look overseas to see what's been enacted there, and there are certainly frameworks that have been used, for example, in the United Kingdom and in the US, that offer much better protection against particularly crime, to take that as an example, that's motivated or triggered by group hostility or hatred. So one possible solution to fill this gap would be to enact criminal laws that make it a crime if the person's offence is motivated by prejudice or group hatred towards the victim because the victim is presumed to be a member of a particular group, such as a racial group or a religious group or a sexual group, or have a disability, or have a transgender identity, for example. Another option in terms of criminalising hatred in Australia would be to enact laws that target behaviour where the offender particularly selects the victim on the basis of their group identity. So this would be a law that, for example, says it's a crime to select a victim because of their race, their sexuality, their transgender status, their disability, their religion, etc. I mean, and those are just two possible examples of the kinds of substantive laws that could be enacted that we currently don't have in Australia that would send a really clear message of denunciation. So whatever laws we enact, and I do think that those laws should be the product of thorough and careful community consultation to look at what already exists and to look at the needs of targeted communities in Australia. Whatever laws we enact, they actually need to send a clear message of denunciation and a clear message that says that behaviour that's aggravated by or prompted or motivated by group hatred or intolerance or prejudice or disrespect is wrong. It undermines the values that are very important in Australia, values of equality, values of multiculturalism, respect for others and respect for difference. And so we need laws that can clearly send that kind of a message.